Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
So here is Miami's starting group. The guard set is Rozier and Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware.
Outside Gordon. Nobody near George. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Hero passes to Adebayo. Outside Butler. A special move before the shot. Butler's got 5.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Just 5 to shoot. Hero, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Gordon kicks to George. Embiid with a screen on Jaquez. Buries the long-range jumper.
And George, a volume 3-point shooter, he possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
Butler against Oubre. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's now 7 points for Jimmy Butler.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Gordon. That 3 off the mark. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup, and that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, Hero, after the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Here's Butler. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
Maxey against Rozier. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Hero. Back to Rozier. Jaquez outside. Rozier with a screen for Jaquez. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The 76ers trail by 3. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Oubre. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Oubre with the steal. On the wing, Gordon. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. He'd have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Bounce pass from Rozier. Outside, Hero. Jaquez sets a screen for Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond comes in for Joel Embiid, and Kyle Lowry subbed in for Eric Gordon. The Heat also changing it up. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Jaime Jaquez. Robinson is subbed in for Rozier. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Jovic. Outside Butler. Hero with the screen on Oubre. 4 on the shot clock. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, that's how you execute a pick and roll. Jimmy Butler just toying with the defense and waiting for the opening.
Outside, George.
Yeah, easy call.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And that one's good by Butler.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Maxey sets a screen for Lowry. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Hero with it. Now Love. Nailed from three-point land. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 4. And we'll be back with you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Now, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court for Miami here in the second. In the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Tyler Hero out there with Robinson. And it's Love in at the center position.
George with the innate ability and sense when he has to get it off quick.
Outside, Hero. Outside, Robinson. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. 76ers trailing. Now George. He's got 9 from outside the arc. Love grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
There's a screen. Butler takes it in. And the rejection by Embiid.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Philadelphia. And finished off by Martin.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Rozier, he's checked in for Butler. And, Bray, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, and they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
On defense, Philadelphia, trailing by 2. Outside, Rozier. Love at the elbow. Just 5 on the clock. Rozier against Lowry. And it's Rozier missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the 76ers. Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Gordon against Hero. Outside, Rozier. Adebayo with the screen on Lowry. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. From outside, off the mark. And Erik Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. They got some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Hero passes to Robinson. Double team on Adebayo. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Martin. And Maxey subbed in for Gordon. And Miami also making a switch. Butler, he's checked in for Robinson. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Hero. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And that's what Hero is. He's a shot maker, a guy who figures out ways to put the ball into the bucket.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game.
And take a look back at last season and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Gordon's checked in. That's good from Hero. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Yeah, just not going to get too cute with it here. Get the ball to PG and let PG cook.
And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Adebayo, Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
George against Adebayo. Here's Embiid outside for George. 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now, Hero. 5 points in the game. Back to Adebayo. Over Maxey. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's George. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
So good, so experienced, Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Rozier kicks to Butler. Rozier with a screen for Butler. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Brent, the veteran guard, Eric Gordon, is one of the most reliable players in the NBA.
Yeah, what a consistent career, Kevin, that Eric Gordon has had. As a scorer in his rookie year, averaged 16 a game. That's kind of where you just see him on a nightly basis producing. Shoot the 3, doesn't drive as much as he used to, but this guy has been tested, and he's been trusted by coaches and continues to produce.
Here's Gordon. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Great concentration from Eric Gordon, who caps off the drive with the basket.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Heat trail by 5. Jaquez outside. Embiid against Adebayo. Pass to Hero. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And again, Miami with the triple.
Nice to see Butler drain the 3 ball. This really opens up the rest of his game.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Oubre, a screen on Rozier. Here's Maxey. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Hero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hero's got it all tied up now for Miami.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. We've got Tyrese Maxey. Paul George is out there with Embiid. Then there's Gordon. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says, these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And Hero, one of those guys you just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. He does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Kicks it out to Maxey. Tries to save it. And it's off from 3-point range. The Heat shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
Now Rozier. Paul George missing from long range. Adebayo with a screen on Maxey. Rozier against Maxey. Just 3 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Jaquez. Again, the miss by the Heat. The 76ers have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. And George gets it to go.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here's Rozier, still without a basket. Shot's good by Hero.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
The 76ers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Pass to Gordon. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Butler against Oubre. Clock at 6. From deep, George missing again. The Heat with the lead. Butler passes to Hero. Can't connect from short range. Philadelphia's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And it's George finishing it off.
You had great body control there. George, tremendous athlete, takes the hit, and he makes that one count.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
That free throw good from George. And for the Heat, they're shooting in this game 45%. Hero finds Adebayo. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Sinks the three-pointer. Hero's got 13.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Here's Embiid. Outside for George. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, the D's so tight on him and makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And here we go. It's Butler. Marquez outside. Launches it. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Left side, Butler. And Embiid with the block. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Andre Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Martin comes in for Kelly Oubre, and Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in for Terry Rozier. The 76ers trailing. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Here's George. Some solid defense from Butler. Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project. And certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night. But when Drummond gets the ball inside, that's going to scare the rest of your defense. You got to pay attention.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat. Good on the second free throw.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Now here is Robinson. He has yet to score. His three-pointers off the mark. The 76ers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Lowry a screen on Hero. And here's George for three. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 25 points in the game. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Adebayo with a screen on Maxey. Jacks up a three. Hero, no good. The 76ers lead. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside Maxey. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Butler goes in. It's Butler. Bullies his way inside. Here's George for three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Heat leading by just one. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Miami shooting 43% for the game. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Hero in at shooting guard, with Butler at small forward. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Rozier in at the point.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the 76ers. Outside Butler. Rozier looking around. Butler against George. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
And he knocks down the first one. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And so Butler nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And it's George missing. The Heat with the lead. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And George gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. And Philadelphia making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Rozier against Maxey. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Heat lead by 3.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. There's the three. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside Gordon. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Embiid. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Jovic passes to Hero. to the middle. Wants to get it to Butler and does. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Gordon. And they double up Embiid. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Butler. Outside, Hero. Outside, Rozier. Cranes the three-pointer. Rozier's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
And this is why Rozier's out there. He knows he has the trust of his teammates to take that shot.
Lowry, a screen on Rozier. Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss. The Heat have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Rozier. Puts it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. George is checked in for Kyle Lowry. And Miami also making a switch. Jaquez is checked in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. Over Adebayo. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Embiid.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Jaquez finds Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Shot clock at 5. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
The 76ers running out of time. To the paint. From 13. Embiid, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, if Eric Gordon gets the ball from beyond the arc, you have to respect his ability to knock those down.
Gordon against Hero. Jaquez outside. Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Rozier's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Heat. For Philadelphia, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Embiid. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Heat. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Embiid against Adebayo. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hero. 4 on the clock. And Butler puts up a deep 3. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Maxey with it. Picked up by Rozier. Maxey looking it over. Here's Embiid. And it's Miami with the rebound. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Outside Rozier. And so it's the Heat winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is